Morning, everyone. We're all right?
Hello. Hiya. So, just thank you, all of you, for coming and attending this. It is very much appreciated.
I'm going to share something with you today that I've never really spoken about in full.
Please excuse me if I do get a little bit emotional because I might.
I have suffered from depression and anxiety since my early 20s. My first episode, I was at university. I lived on my own in Manchester. I had some pretty dark thoughts and I got to the point where I thought I would end up doing myself harm.
In 2017, I'm in Peru, so I'm just about to do the Inca Trail with my partner. I receive a phone call from my brother to say that my mum has tried to take her own life.
A few years ago, I lost a friend to a heart attack. It was sudden, and he wasn't just my friend, he worked with me as well. The next year, it happened again. Another friend, and in fact family, but in a different way, which was more painful, suicide.
We get home, we see Mum, and she describes to us that it's an absolute one-off. It would certainly never happen again. She was fine.
For me, it felt like it was just a one-off incident. The pressure had got a bit much. I hadn't been looking after myself. I was a student, and I just moved on from it thinking that would be it. It transpired that it wasn't going to be a one-off.
Throughout these next few years, Mum had several more suicide attempts. I tried to step in several times to try and support her to get help, and she didn't want it. She was a very proud lady.
The depression came back for me during pregnancy. There's this expectation when you have a child that you will just be glorious and everything's wonderful, and I really, really struggled. I went to some very dark places.
People would ask me, are you okay? And every time I'd say, yeah, I'm fine. But I wasn't fine. The truth was, there was like a storm raging inside me, but instead of letting anyone else in, I pushed it away. Then when the workday ended and I got into my car, I gripped the steering wheel and the tears would come. Sometimes so hard that I had to pull over. Over time, that grief turned into something heavier, kind of like a darkness that it seemed to follow me everywhere. I was short-tempered, I was irritable, I'd snap over the tiniest things. And on reflection, it was the grief and the frustration and certainly the loneliness that I was feeling, and it was leaking out in ways I hadn't even noticed.
For me, it's looked like episodes where I haven't been able to get out of bed, I haven't wanted to shower. I've lost complete joy in anything that would normally bring me joy.
How do I get through this? I'm struggling myself because, one, I'm grieving. I have PTSD at this time, but I know that I have to be at my best for the people that are around me.
Eventually, I reached a point where I knew I needed to make a call and I couldn't do this alone anymore.
Number one, I got therapy straight away, and Tesco supported me with that. My boss, James, at the time, who was incredible. I also joined a suicide bereavement group where there was basically a room full of people that all had similar experience to me.
I've also had the benefit of therapy, of the policies in work to support me, and I've taken time out of work on several occasions due to my mental illness being triggered.
I started counselling. For the first time in years, I spoke honestly about what had happened, the loss, the anger, the guilt and the way that I'd pushed people away. And slowly, piece by piece, I did start to feel a little lighter. If you take one thing from my story today, I'd like it to be this: help is there and you deserve it. Thank you.
A lot of what you said felt like just talking about my story.
I can quite relate to it myself. I'd drive to work and then I'd have a random panic attack.
I mean, I've struggled since I was a teenager with overthinking things.
It's good when they see, high management say something like that.
What you just said is really important. Don't feel you need to apologise. It's an important thing to have the conversation about.